All right, and welcome back, guys. We are today at Family Fun Hobbies. We're about to do a Kaldheim box opening. Today is Friday. It's the day of release, so all these cards will be up on their website, available for you to check out and buy immediately as soon as you can. Obviously, they won't ship out until probably either Friday night or Saturday morning, but they will be on the boards. So Rob and I are both going to crack this box today, and then we'll go over some of the cards in the set, just so you guys have an idea of what's going on, what's going out there, and just some ideas of, I guess, generally what prices are looking like inside the market right now. Right, Rob?
Yep, we can certainly do that.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a cool set, definitely something different. They're going with the Norse theme mythology, which is awesome. They also have previewed, and hopefully we'll get one of those today, the first non-binary character in the Magic multiverse that is being fully fleshed out, as opposed to some of the other ones who just had backstory, unfortunately, that we haven't been able to dive too into. But this time there is a huge story surrounding the new character. So we'll put this box in here. We will give Rob a small stack here. We'll
And actually,
some stuff.
To correct Joe a little bit, we do plan on scanning all these singles in tonight, so that if you go on our website late tonight or tomorrow, you'll be able to purchase any singles you'd like. And we just can't sell them to you or let you pick them up until tomorrow morning when we open at 10 a.m. Or Friday morning, excuse me.
So yeah, we'll start with the just obviously probably look at some of your higher end things. We're not going to really focus too hard on like your tokens and things like that. Your lands. There you go. Here's Eska's Chariot, a legendary vehicle for the little rat mouse guy of the set. And then we have a Swella Ice Shaper, which is an uncommon of the set, which is also a legendary creature. I don't know necessarily if they're going to be doing the same stuff they've done before with the set, such as like a legendary in every pack, because it seems like this set is just blistering with a lot of legendary cards. So again, we'll quickly go through just looking through the uncommons and commons, unless there's something nifty in there or something you really want to see. Obviously, we're not too worried about things like that, because again, all those commons and uncommons are literally worth 5 to 10 cents a piece. If not, they're worth absolutely nothing, because the set is going to be overproduced to hell.
And Rob, first pack was, well, hot garbage, as we like to say.
So we'll go through it. We got a Treasure, Plains, Raven's Wings, a foil, Herald Unite the Elves, a pretty good card. Very good for any of your elf tribal stuff. And another saga. We'll put all the sagas in a special place. And your legendaries.
Got our showcase card.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of showcases this time through.
Gorgeous. I'll let you do your pack, then you can show that this is a, man, that showcase card's hot.
There's the Pyre of Heroes, one of the spoiled cards they used from the set before, that all the metal bands were going through. We got here Spirits, Land. There's Trotsky, the Bearer of the Secrets. They go together because it's a squirrel that rides in a chariot with a cat, because that's how things work in this set. Cardor Doom Scourge is your uncommon. And there we go. The legendary creature, the Inga Rune Eyes. Human Wizard inside the new style of card. I'll hold that up for you. It's actually off-center too. I heard that a lot of the newer cards now, they're very much so catching off-centered kilts, which isn't really great because Magic hasn't been doing that wonderful lately with the with their printing runs, which is just simply odd. And then we will move into our next pack. We have Demon Berserker.
I had to do that.
Glacial Floodplain, there you go. A Vargas Bloody Sire. This is a card that should be seeking a good price, especially in its special mode. $11, there you go. It's not too bad at all. Valkyrie Sword. Some lands, a bunch of chaff. Which is really cool about this set too is if you actually want to take the time to sit down and read the flavor text of all the cards or put all the cards side by side, you actually will have a story that is being told to you about the actual set in and of itself, which is super nifty. And I kind of wish Magic went back to the 3-set blocks, specifically because I just enjoyed the stories, and they're not giving you stories really anymore. There you
Yeah,
go.
but I can tell you though, as a businessman, the problem with the third set was always people were
It was
tired of.
horrible. Nobody liked it.
Well, they were tired of the
Yeah.
mechanic that that block offered, so the third set always sold worse than the
Yeah,
first
but
two.
like if you wanted a story though, like,
Oh, sure. Or look at the Theros block, Journey to Nyx, the God packs.
well, see, Theros is what ruined it, from what I understood. Theros apparently was the set that was like, no, nobody wants
Correct,
this
but man
anymore.
never wanted the God packs out of Journey to Nyx.
And they did. All right.
Got a hot one in there. Well, that's not the hot one, Joe.
I mean, you can put these in decks. Tommy
This
had
is
one in his decks
true.
the other day. There you go. Coma, the Cosmos Serpent, and I told you they have been increasing the number of these alternate style cards in the set, specifically because I mean it just might as well. It's better off to do it that way. A lot more foils in these sets as well, which is really cool. They're really doing a good job of making sure everything is taken care of with the people and how they're playing and everything. They're really hopefully trying to take care of the people in this set. Another land. There you go. Our first foil rare, a Calamity Bearer, giant berserker. It's pretty good. He should be very good in standard if you're playing standard at that time.
Got one of the Modal lands in there.
Oh, there we go. This is a good pack, actually. So, again, we'll start the Calamity Bearer, the Realm Walker, and Thrige, Judge of Valor. So you got 3 big legend, well, 2 rares and a legendary, so that's not bad at all. Some of the more rune cards and things like that. I like these treasure tokens. I think they're pretty.
Well, just in general. I mean, you'll see it here. I got the Elf Warrior. The artwork, in my opinion, on the Elf Warrior token is also amazing.
Yeah, they're doing spectacular art. I mean, Magic has been very high focused on art lately. Another one of those. We have one of the Pathways. There are only 4 this set because they've released the other 6 the set before this one. And again, if some of this stuff it's moving too fast, at the end of the episode or at the end of the video, I will organize everything out. We can go through it all together and definitely take a look at it. And this way you can see everything that's going on to the website. It's kind of cool. Icy Manolith. Just nifty looking.
Cool.
That's pretty nifty. Stormhelm Unleashed. Create a 4/4 white angel. Creature token with flying and vigilance. Spell was foretold. Create X of those tokens instead. And it's in that new style art. Which is kind of funny because look at that, Rob. And compare these two together. Like, this isn't that Nordic style, but this is just full frame art
Well,
style.
it's full frame, borderless, whatever you want to call it, but they're both in their own way really nice. And so far from the various sets, the showcase art, I think I can honestly say I like Kaldheim's best out of all of them so far.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's really pretty. Legendary. The Elven Bow. There's just a lot of nifty stuff. I really appreciate how they did it this set with the 9 realms. So they very much so kept true to that Norse mythology, looking into it. Got a Human Warrior. Glorious Protector. This is a good card. This is going to see a lot of standard play, this Glimpse of the Cosmos. I've been seeing a lot of people playing it in standard. And if you control a giant, you can recast it from your graveyard. It's look at 3, take 1 to your hands, and then it goes to the graveyard, and then you can do it again. So, I mean, definitely a value.
No. Card control, card management.
Yeah, what's up?
I just know a lot about Norse mythology, and it's fun to see like the parallels.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Norse mythology, I mean, heck, it's part of what I got into shortly after I started playing Dungeons and Dragons when I was 10. For those of you counting, that's 43 years ago. But I love Norse mythology, and For those of you guys who really know me, I started playing Dungeons and Dragons I was 10, so I am so waiting for the summer set, which is Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, people have been waiting and really pressuring for this Norse mythology set for a long time. And it's wonderful. There's no reason not to do it. They pushed so hard into the Egyptian mythology. They pushed very hard into Roman and Greek mythology. So why not do Norse mythology? In the comments below, guys, like what's another mythology you'd like to see? What is something that you would love to see in this set?
I would actually, again, partly because I know a lot of it, but Germanic, Middle Europe.
Oh yeah.
Part of me wants to say Oriental, but again,
Well, we did the Kamigawa set.
Right, and I also know from a Dungeons and Dragons aspect how well, or if that's not well, Oriental Adventures did back in the day as a book.
True.
It did not actually do well.
I want to see more of a what is that with the oh goodness, like Princess and the Frog. I want to see something like that.
Oh, classic fairy tales.
Yes, like not so much classic fairy tales, like the the dirty nitty gritty stuff, like the oh geez, I can't think of the name. Like what the guy was, the bad guy in that movie. Like voodoo stuff. I'd like to see some of that type of stuff.
It would be amazing to me, and obviously I'm not into licensing or cost or anything like that, but if they could do, you mentioned fairy tales, Brothers Grimm.
Well, they just did that with
Throne
yeah, Throne of Eldraine was all.
Yeah, but I mean actual like licensed Brothers Grimm.
You're saying like
actual, right, you know.
I mean, I think they could, but I guess they would just have to, I guess, pay it out. I mean,
right, revisit Innistrad and Dark Ascension, but by doing, if we're going to do Dungeons and Dragons, let's do Ravenloft.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Strahd would be an amazing legendary vampire.
I mean, I'm just excited for the D&D set. I want to see all the cool stuff that I grew up with. I want to see the beholders. I want to see the secret lairs. I want to see the Undermountain. Like, I want to see all that cool stuff that I've grown to know and love inside D&D.
Here's our elf warrior.
Those are pretty, super pretty elves.
That artwork. I mean, yes, it's a token, but it's the art keeps getting better and better and better and better.
Well, they're highly focusing on art in these sets. There's supposed to be a what the heck is that called? The Secret Lairs coming out soon.
Secret Lairs 2, yep, which we will have.
No, not that. I'm saying like it's another specific one that's just art specific. So it's like different artists are each doing their own renditions of Secret Lairs for like reprints and stuff like that. There's a Graven Lore.
Angel Warrior is a very cool token.
Yeah, they pushed the Valkyries too, which I was really happy about. I thought that was super good, pushing Angels and Clerics this time around. Skull Raid, nifty looking. Cosmos Charger, Flash Flying Pegasus.
Hey, I got an arena card. Woohoo!
Oh. There you go. I don't know if Arena started yet. I think they start tomorrow.
Correct.
Arena starts at the same time.
Yeah.
We do send out Friday Night Magic codes on MTG Arena.
Yes, I was about to say that. Gil, who you can hear in the background maybe, she runs our Friday Night Magic at home on our Discord channel. If you don't know about our Discord channel, you can access it through one of the banners on our website, which is familyfunhobbies.com. And every Friday night, Wizard of the Coast puts up different events that you can play of all kinds. And you send us a screenshot of your game, win or lose, doesn't matter. And Gil will send you the appropriate code for what is essentially a card back / sleeve.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's really neat, and it's free. There we go. We got Elrond, God of the Cosmos, in that past episode.
Yeah, we didn't really catch too many gods in this. We didn't even catch a Planeswalker yet.
So far, we're not done yet. We're not done. Oh, I know why. I haven't done my magical pack opening. Oh, we got... Oh, this could be ugly.
It's a pretty good pack.
Well, I have not looked at any of the spoilers other than the buy a box promo. I've just, thankfully, and thanks to our customers, both locally and online, we have been so busy. So I didn't get a chance to look at anything.
I didn't even know there was a
Uh,
buy a box promo.
Yes, there is. And actually, Gil, can you grab one and we can show it? Yeah. So I'm looking at the Elvish Warmaster here. I love running elf decks, and whenever one or more other elves enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. The ability triggers only once each turn, but for 5 and 2 green, elves you control get +2/+2 and gain death touch until end of turn. And well, even I know, and you guys know I don't play a lot of Magic, but there's lots of ways to ramp up mana to be able to use that ability. So yeah, that could get ugly.
Yeah, I mean, elves are very big this set. They're being pushed very hard.
All right, we're gonna do the Magic pack opening. Good card in, bad card out. Let's see if it works still.
Sure.
Scary how often it does. No, never God. It
There
worked.
you go. All right, so this is...
The buy a box promo for Kaldheim.
Okay, so it's a foil Realm Walker. We did catch one of those earlier. But this is full art, and it's foil. It's really pretty looking. Definitely nifty. A Changeling 2/3 creature. You can choose a creature type, and whenever you look at the top card of your library anytime, you may cast that creature spell of the chosen type from the top of your library. It's pretty cool. Definitely useful. Very big in tribal decks. You'll see that a lot.
See if I can do it 2 in a
Another
row.
pathway. The Fiery King. So one of these you said you got a god.
This one,
It's pretty good.
the one I did wax on, wax off.
Yeah, no planeswalkers yet though, and we only have
No,
6 packs
yeah,
left.
not as, you're right. Wow. We might have to open a second box.
If that's what you gotta do. Egon, God of Death. He's pretty cool. Death Touch legendary creature for 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't sacrifice them and draw a card. And then his backside is the Throne of Death. So with these new modular cards, you can either play one side or the other. And at the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. So you can pay it for 1, or exile a creature card from your graveyard to draw a card. What's cool about these is, again, you can play these from your command zone. You can literally have this god be your commander, but you could also just play it as the legendary artifact on the other side too, which is really nifty. Super different. Definitely adds to the play style. Whereas, you know, we had all the partners last set. This set, you're getting all the just weird new mechanics inside your command zone.
Look, I can make my own artwork.
You can. People actually do that with this. They will do like little
You don't want to
doodles.
see my artwork.
There's you go. There's another god. Tegrid, god of fright.
Oh, we're hitting them big now.
Yeah, it's always at the end too. There's that.
Oh, here we go.
What'd you
Righteous
get?
Valkyrie. It's a for 2 colorless and 1 white flying angel cleric. So we're kind of still sticking with the cleric theme a little bit.
Yep.
Flying whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. As long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting life total, creatures you control gain +2/+2. That's a 2/4 flyer.
It's not bad at all.
No, not bad at all, especially for only 3 casting costs.
Yeah, it's probably one of the heavier ones. That bear tokens in this set. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a big old bear. Crippling Fear. It's a pretty nifty card. Ooh. Vaga, the Watcher.
Here you go. I'll grab one more box.
Alright, so Rob is currently opening one of the last packs. We might be lucky enough to do 2 boxes
We are.
today.
We're gonna go for it. Let's pull a surprise. Heck knows we struggled to get the camera system working. Joe worked his butt off to get it working right. So I think as a thank you to Joe, let's go ahead and crack a second box. Joe, I got a cool foil rare here.
Oh yeah, what you pull?
Waking the Trolls Saga.
The sagas are very good this time around, especially in the blue and white mechanics this set. It's very heavy blink. So if you have the ability to blink something, especially with like a Yorion or something like that, you can blink the sagas and initially just send them back to one and restart the whole saga set.
Good point.
So it's definitely a big thing. I've been seeing a lot of really nifty. It has a really pretty card too.
Yes.
You can see that. And it had double rares there too. Again, for everyone who's watching this, we're going to go back through and go through all the rares over this again. There's no reason not to do that. This way we can definitely make sure you see everything that they pulled today and see everything that you'll be able to grab online at any particular time, starting
With
today.
the box down the middle.
And again, unfortunately, we did not pull a single Planeswalker, which is kind of funny.
Well, you know what that means, though, Joe? We opened the lane box. So
And
that our
somebody
customers
else,
have
yeah,
better boxes.
somebody else will definitely get a better box.
Yes. The odds are now more in your favor to pull a better box from Family Fun Hobbies.
How Hunger Games like of you.
Well, you know, it's also random, as I tell people
No,
too. So.
well, see, that's funny that you say that though, because at some point or another, there's been people saying that these boxes are not random; they're actually seeded. Like 2 sets ago, you could pull like.
So, the facts are yes, every single set can be box mapped at some point because there's only so much they can randomize the print run of the sheets.
Yeah.
We've seen in years past people, YouTubers, influencers, figure out the mapping, but they had to buy thousands and thousands of dollars worth of boxes.
But they did it.
But they did it. And my answer, and many other store owners I talk to, say if you would like to come into any of your local game stores and buy thousands of dollars of boxes so you can map
They're not going to stop you.
Right. Feel free. I will not say no, and I will congratulate you upon successfully mapping.
I mean, you're not wrong. You were 100% not wrong.
It's fun.
I love these dwarves. I think these are so nifty looking. We haven't pulled any of the cool dwarves yet in this set, which is funny, but, you know.
Yeah, I got Arnie Brokenbrow.
Arnie Broken.
I know the name. I'm like, that's his name, Arnie Brokenbrow. He's a human berserker.
You know, it's kind of, you know, with berserkers. I mean, you know, back in the Nordic days, they didn't really have super cool names. All these funny, nifty names that you keep hearing from people. There you go. There's that squirrel I was telling you about, and there's the specialized art for him this time.
Yep.
Super cool
Yeah,
looking.
Arnie is a showcase, so at least he's got that going for him. But
Yeah, right.
Broken Brow, I think it's likely because he got hit in the head with a mallet. His brow is broken.
He is nifty looking.
Yeah. Ooh, double rares again.
The other thing that I guess we should be looking for is that Vorinclex, yeah? I think that's who it is. He's the Phyrexian Praetor that made it into the Kaldheim set.
Right, right.
Sigrid, God-favored. Another legendary human. I think that's like the most chased card in this set at the moment.
Yeah, especially because the wording on it is in Phyrexian.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Some
right,
of them.
right,
Yeah.
Right. That's the one.
I don't know if he's I think he's going for between 30 to 60 right now.
Right.
But
it's
again,
cool. For those of you that grew up with Pokemon, you might remember the old Ancient U card that had the funny Pokemon language.
Correct. But that was given out during a movie.
It was, but the idea was it also came with a card, a blank card to fill out your name and address and all, and what it said on the card, like if you could translate it. You then sent it in, and you got a free playmat.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Yes, that's what it was. And it's so hard to find those blank cards. The blank cards actually worth more than the Ancient Mew. I would love to see them do something like this with Phyrexia or something like where like you have to translate the card.
Do you want to know how much the Phyrexian Vorinclex is going for?
I do. How much?
Roughly $96.
Wow.
Yeah.
We better pull one.
Yeah, I mean, the only bad thing is I hate, it just makes me feel bad, but all these beautiful prices we're seeing online, they're all going to half out.
Well, sure, that's typical though. They'll
Look
be
how pretty
high
that
during
is.
pre-release weekend.
Another Realm Walker.
Oh, there you go. Still no Planeswalker.
Nope.
I'm starting to question, are there Planeswalkers in the set?
There's two. There
two.
is Tybalt,
That's right.
who is a flip card, and oh my god,
I got another god.
and Nico.
I got Kaldheim, God of Kinship, the green one. As long as you control 3 or more legendary creatures, Kaldheim gets +4/+2 and has Vigilance. And then her ability is for 1 colorless and a green, tap. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom in a random order. And her flip side is the Ringheart Crest, legendary artifact. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Then tap it, add green, spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type or a legendary creature spell.
It's not bad at
So
all.
it's kind of pretty cool.
This. You know, it's funny too. We've literally, I think, only got one of these.
Which,
This is the foretell mechanic, and like I've only literally seen one of those.
I know I haven't opened any, so I guess you opened that one. I've opened several of the blank cards.
Yeah. There's lands.
Oh, I got another god. We're hitting gods left and right.
I mean, this whole set is god-centric. Like,
Yeah,
there's...
but that first box started out so poorly for us.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, now we have a lot of gods. I think we have almost all of them. But, you know, the blue one's Odin, right?
Yes.
Thought that was pretty nifty.
Halvar, God of Battle.
There you go.
4 casting
Jorn,
cost.
God of Winter.
There you go. Creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. One of my favorite abilities.
Oh, is he the white one?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
white one. And conveniently right after it is an equipment.
Yep.
That seemed convenient.
Oh. This might be...
This could be.
Oh,
This
there's-
could be. We have an emblem.
So there's your Planeswalker emblem. So put that aside. No. There's 3 Planeswalkers. I forgot he even existed in this.
Ooh. I got a full art. Alrun's Epiphany.
Yeah, they did. Luckily, they increased the amount of full arts and showcase cards in these sets. I don't necessarily know why, but they did.
Yeah. Well, the artwork's popular. Of course, they've got the collectors booster packs, or
Sure.
and the set boosters for the people who are more into collecting.
I don't think
as
they
opposed
were
to playing.
selling as well these last few sets. I think that was one of the things.
I know, like, we did very well with the collector's boosters,
Sure.
but the sets have not. But yet other stores I talked to online, it's the opposite. They do
Yeah.
really well with set boosters and not as well with draft boosters. And I think, like a lot of things in this business, it comes down to your customer base.
Agreed. I very much so agree
See, I
with
keep
that.
pulling these blank cards, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm going to make
They're-
it 100-100.
Did you know that these make a picture?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I just learned something new.
Look at the
yeah,
numbers
look at
on
that.
the
The
bottom.
watermark's different on each one. Oh, you've just triple dog dared me now, Joe. I'm going to have to collect them all.
I mean,
It's like Pokemon. I got to catch them all.
there's only 9, I
See
think.
that. We have 8 of 9 and 9 of 9 right here, so let's put those out.
Do you want me to take a quick look
Yeah,
for you?
let's go for
all right,
it.
I'll pull 'em, I'll pull
Let's
'em.
have some fun. Well, we're already having fun.
That's all I got so far. I will put these in your pile.
Put them in the stack. Let's see what we get. 5, 6, 4. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate.
Yeah, Mog
That's
is
a
a
duplicate.
Mog is a pretty cool one.
That's
The dwarves really were shined on in this set.
Joe, we need 1, 2, and 3.
Maybe we'll get there.
Helps if I don't throw them on the floor.
Now they're all bent and worthless.
Yeah, you know. Somehow I don't think the tokens have value. I could be mistaken. I am not as wise and knowledgeable in magic as others, but
Quite a pile of commons and uncommons we
well,
got
of course,
going.
that's why they're called. Oh, wait. Nope, number 7 again. Cosmos Elixir. Oh, this would go well with that the angel that we pulled. This is an artifact.
Oh, that card, I think
At
that
the
card's
beginning
going
of
to
your
see
end step.
so much
Yeah.
play.
Draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life total. Otherwise, you gain 2 life.
Yes.
And oh,
It's going to see a lot of Commander play that card.
dude, you're gonna have to check out Sorella the Ice Shaper, the showcase art that I just pulled.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my god, so cool. Nope, another duplicate. What they do? Make 1, 2, and 3 rares?
That's pretty. That runes card.
Yeah, it is.
Cosmos Letzer Swell. That is cool looking, the troll. So that was one thing I wish they would have did a little bit more with in this set, is give us more trolls. Because the one realm is all troll creatures. And unfortunately, we're not really getting like too many like big bad trolls in this set.
Yeah, but the problem tends to be with a lot of the bigger creatures. They tend to be larger casting costs and thus slower, and then don't see play.
Oh no, I'm just saying like you could have still gave me like, well, they have a lot of like trolls that are 2 to 3 mana.
Oh, sure,
just
sure.
in regular
But I'm
Magic.
saying bigger creatures.
True.
When you say big bad creatures.
Oh, well, I'm saying like just a legendary troll that's just cool. That's
Yes.
it.
Cross our fingers. We got another.
There you go. There's the other one.
We've got ourselves an emblem. No such luck.
We'll get there eventually.
Or not. But we're having fun.
There's the second foretell card. There we go.
There you go.
Getting a lot of these angels. Angel clerics.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me that they made it 10 realms instead of 9
Oh.
realms.
Yeah, I did think that was kind of odd.
Harold.
There you go.
Like, if anybody knows their Norse history,
Yep.
I don't think Harold was an elf, historically. Last I checked, he was a human, but I like that they included King Harold from history.
See, that's the other thing, is people don't realize that elves are jerks in Norse mythology. Elves are not good people.
No, this is true.
Norse mythology has a lot of interesting creatures outside of like the gods and giants and stuff.
Like what?
Like a Holdra. It's a woman with the back of a rotting tree and a cowtail.
Okay.
And she tricks farm boys into marrying her so that she can be a person. There's different variants depending on which country the
See, she's like pseudo sounds like a siren in some ways.
something like that. Yeah.
Let's not forget Beowulf the hero and Grendel.
Correct. Yeah, that was. I mean,
Very cool. They've got the Malkin, which is a lake spirit. It's kind of like a kelpie, but it's person shaped usually.
okay.
It plays the violin, and it lures you into a lake so it can drown.
It's a very distinguished killer.
Yes. Sometimes it is horse shaped. What else? There's the Nisser, which are kind of like Christmas elves.
Like the ones that make toys.
Sort of. They live in your house or your barn, and you leave food out for them during the holidays so that they don't torment your farm animals.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Couple nice ones in this pack, including a borderless. Or not borderless, showcase rather.
Jorn, God of Winter. I think he's a bear guy. Yeah, it's super pretty looking. Yeah, that's the other, like Norse. Like, it's a shame too that most people, when they dive into Norse mythology, they only dive in like so far. Like
Like the surface level, they know Thor.
they know Thor,
Odin.
they know Odin, they know Loki.
And the Marvel comics.
Yeah, you know exactly what Marvel's
Hey.
willing to tell you.
Look, my wife who played in band used to hate the fact that the way I knew classical music growing up as a kid was Bugs Bunny. Now, that got me started scratching the surface. I now know more. So with this, I look at it kind of the same way. If this gets people started down the road, not only of Norse mythology but also Norse history, then it's a good thing.
It's our first one of these too.
Oh, cool. Shapeshifter. Very token.
Yeah, like that's the stuff that is weird to me. Like we have 1,000 dwarves, we have 1,000 of like everything else, but like I have a single shapeshifter token here.
Wow.
And like 2 of these foretell tokens. Goofy. Super goofy.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, this particular token is amazing looking.
What would that be?
The replicated ring snow artifact.
Oh yeah, these are pretty.
Cool
Yeah, because
artwork.
this these become like there's a just like a mana rock basically.
Sure.
And after 7 or 9 turns or something like that, it gets counters on it. Once it gets 9, it makes 9 copies of it. There you go, the World Tree.
Yep.
That's a big one. And Nefri, the Betrayer King. Alright, so those are currently all the packs that we've gone through. We've gone through 2 massive boxes. So I'm going to go now through some of these, or some of the foil cards, obviously pulling out the rarer ones.
Joe, I'm going to leave you to do your thing. I'm going to do like store work. I thank you.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, we'll go through everything, and then we'll go through and we'll sit down, we'll price it all out, and get it up on the website.
And in all seriousness, if anybody does have the blank cards, numbers 1, 2, and 3 of 9, I would be very interested in them. I mean, not for a large amount of money, obviously they're not very valuable, but I think it'd be cool to see what the picture looks like. So if you pulled 1 of 9, 2 of 9, and
Yeah.
3 of 9, please, if you have extras, bring them on down.
We'll like definitely take care of you with that. So these are just some of the enchantment sagas. I got Nico Defies Destiny, Invasion of the Giants, Arnie Slays the Troll, Ascend the Worthy, Trickster Gods Heist, Binding of the Old Gods, Forging of Tyrite Sword, another Arnie, The 3 Seasons, Fall of the Imposter. And as I was saying before, guys, these are all telling you a story of that Nordic mythology, which is wonderful too. If you ever played the God of War franchise, you can go back into the, obviously, God of War 4, and when Kratos and, spoilers, Loki are walking around, and they find the big cabinet-like doors, that's effectively what these sagas are. Telling you a story of the past, just so people are able to know. So we got Cardors, Vicious Return, Invasion of the Giants. I think the rest of them are more or less just doubles. Oh, here's one, I think. Ascend of the Worthy has a different... I already did that one. I lied. I'm sorry. What do I know? But these are just some of your uncommon enchantment cards. Then we will move over to the uncommon legendary creatures. We got Nafri, Betrayer King, Cole, the Forge Master, Herald, King of Stemfast, Firja, Judge of Valor, Svella, Ice Shaper, Cole again, Cardor, Kardur, not Cardor, Moriette of Frost, Agar, the Freezing Flame, Svella the Shaper, Sven the Fangbear, Cardor the Doomscape, which we already had there, Inga Rune Eyes, Firja Judge of Valor, Cole Forge Master, Narfi, Svella, Agar. I mean, truly, you are seeing a lot of these as duplicates, but the nifty thing is Vega the Watcher is, in all honesty, inside the 2 boxes, we roughly got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what, 10 for 20? So out of 30 of the secondary legendary creatures, we got 10 different of the alternate borders, which is definitely cool. then we will move into the more rares and the things that everybody, I'm sure, is more willing to see than that stuff. World Tree. Super big card, very big playable in Commander. Reflections of Latjada, Eradicator Valkyrie, Jorn, God of Winter, Coma Cosmos Serpent, a 4 Batch Channel Pathway, which is the Tide Channel Pathway, blue-green, Cyclone Summoner, Reckless Crew, Runeforge Champion, Glorious Protector, a rare Saga, Firja's Retribution, a rare one again, Bloody Massacre, the Cosmos Elixir, Radiant God of Worthy, a Faceless Haven, which is supposed to be very strong from what I'm understanding, All Runs Epiphany in full art, excuse me, Halvar God of Battle, Magda Brazen Outlaw, Kolvori God of Kinship, Old Growth Troll, Graven Lure, Draug Necromancer, Jorn God of Winter, Hengate Pathway, Sarulf Realm Eater, Realm Walker, Herald Unite the Elves, Crippling Fear, Rise of Dreadmarn, Sigrid God of Favor, Arnie Broken Bow, Toski Bearer of Secrets, Battle of Guard, Maskwood Nexus, Ravenclaw Warning, Skemfar Avenger, Rise of the Dreadman, Walking of the Trolls, which is really pretty looking, Calamity Bear, Righteous Valkyrie, Crippling Fear, Battle for Braytard again, Tegrid, God of Fright, Egon, God of Death, Elvish Warmaster, another Bright Step Pathway with the C-Step Pathway, which is red and black, Jorn, God of Winter, Maskwood Nexus, Alron, God of the Cosmos, Faceless Haven, Firja's Retribution, Calamity Bear, Cosmos Charger, Graven Lure, excuse me, Rally in the Ranks, Mystic Reflection, Blessing of Frost, Tybalt's Trickery, Bear of Lishchuja, Dreamt Devour, Colby, a full art, a Stalheim Unleashed, a Coma Cosmos Serpent, Glorious Protector, Resplendent Marshal, Hennegate Pathway, another Calamity Bearer, which we've gotten like 13 of, regular Toski, an Eskia Chariot, Pyre of Heroes, Volgroth, Bloodsire, Realm Walker, and Search for Glory. I mean, all in all, this is a wonderful box. Again, like I said before, all this is going to be up on the Family Fun Hobbies TCG Player account. You will be able to order everything through Friday, through the weekend. The moment it's up and available, come check it out. They will have everything in person again. Again, Rob is looking for 1, 2, and 3 of these bad boys. So bring them in. Maybe make a trade out with them. Work it out.
I don't know if I'd go that far. They're not any value. It's just cool, but
I mean, it's still cool. It's still something to somebody.
I might do something, sure.
But yeah, thank you again for joining us, guys, and we will see you next week with another stunning video. Good luck on your pulls and bring them out. Have a nice one.